Hey guys, good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. It's 9 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I've been wanting to talk about this since Mitch said it, Mitch McConnell. It was one of those moments that reminds me of so many Trump moments I had in the last 4 years where I'm actually thinking to myself, did he really just say that? Mitch McConnell said, he basically said, told corporations to stay out of politics, keep your nose out of politics, but almost in the same breath, to keep the political donations coming, the lobbyist money, keep that coming though. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing there, but pretty much in the same sentence he said that. Stay out of politics, but keep the political donations coming. And I'm like, did he actually really just say that? It reminds me of when I think Trump said this, and a few Republicans, I can't remember exactly who, they said that if all eligible legal voters could actually vote, that Republicans would never win again. It's one of those moments. I'm sorry, I can't tell you exactly who said that. I could be a little off there, but it was one of those moments where it was one of those oh my God moments. Let me just talk about that a little bit. I'm a layperson. I don't know. I'm not a political expert here, but let's just look at this, okay? McConnell's saying that the political donations, basically, it says, give me your money, and if you don't agree with us, keep your mouth shut. This money, these political donations that goes for their airplanes, their meals, for their campaigns, for their hotels. It fills their pockets. It makes their lives a lot more cushier. Even political donations, right? When they're campaigning or whatever. For their meals, their meetings, their 3 martini lunches and all that stuff. So McConnell wants that to keep coming. Fill those pockets with the lobbyists' money, the lobby money. So let's look at that. Okay, so one of the worst parts of politics these days, even Republican voters, I think, would agree that lobbyists are a big issue. It takes away from our say. When these corporations hire lobbyists, or these big groups hire lobbyists to pretty much pay to get their point in instead of the regular voter. Money talks, BS walks. That's pretty much what that says. So Mitch is fine with this, okay? Now, but he wants, like the Major League Baseball, Coke, to keep their mouth shut when it comes to these, the voting restrictions. Let me just talk 1 second here. Let me put a pin right here for 1 second. Now, those voting restrictions, sometimes I think you hear people talking about the ID stuff and giving food or water to people online stuff, and I'm starting to think that was almost created almost as a distraction to take away from one of the real parts of this legislation that really scares me is the part that took away the vote verification from the Secretary of State and gave it to the Republican legislature. So I've talked about this in other videos. So the Republican legislature can now just go in to any local district they find suspicious. In other words, if a Democrat won, and throw out the votes. That's part of this legislation, and this is the most. It's a huge hit to democracy. A partisan legislature can go in and flag any votes they don't like and throw them out. All right, let's go back to the corporations now. All right, so McConnell, he's okay with the lobbyist money, but he doesn't want them with their say in politics. All right, so Major League Baseball leaving Atlanta. Now, I thought about that, money-wise. How's that going to work for them? Is it going to make them more money or less money? I can't figure out how it could possibly make them more money. For everything I can figure, they're going to take a hit on this. Delta and Coke haven't really, they spoke out against it, but Major League Baseball moving to Colorado, they're going to have to lose money, at least initially on this, changing everything, right? So you have these Republicans saying, Trump and all the other ones saying that they're doing this just because they're scared. They're scared of Schumer and Pelosi and the woke society. And that's the only reason they're bowing down to woke society. All right, well, let's look at that. What are they scared of, supposedly scared of? Boycotts? Being called names? I don't know. What are they scared of? The Republicans are claiming that these corporations are scared of woke society, and that's why they're doing this. Well, the Republicans are boycotting right now these companies. So, there's no difference there. The Republicans are threatening to take away tax breaks and incentives to Delta for speaking out on this. So why would Delta be more scared of woke society? Because Republicans are doing their best to damage Delta and Coke right now. So that doesn't make any sense. So geez, maybe they're just doing it because it's the right thing to do, because it's actually something that's good for their employees and their customers. It's something their employees and their customers are concerned about. Maybe corporations actually have a freaking conscience or a heart. Imagine that. So, let me get this right from Mitch McConnell. So, throwing money into politicians' pockets, stuffing their pockets, is okay. Paying them off, paying the politicians off, that's good. That's fine. Keep it coming. But going by your conscience and doing what's right for your employees, speaking up for your employees' rights, your employees' voting rights, your customers' voting rights. Oh no, you better keep your mouth shut on that. We don't want to hear that. Wow, that's the way it comes off to me. All right, I'll be back later. I got so much more I want to talk about. Tucker Carlson's been getting on my radar screen lately. I know he's just a talking head, but man, he comes out with some stuff. All right, I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a great Wednesday.